Good morning, everyone. It's Rudy with Renew Renovations. It's November 2025, Saturday morning. I wanted to show something here about the fake nail zones, something I wanted to do for a while. So I'm gonna bring you here closer so you can see, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. For many years, architectural shingles were made with two sections of shingle, and they still are made this way. But if you notice here in the middle, they have this section is glued to this section with an SBS modified asphalt sealant, and the overlap on this one is just over 3/4 of an inch. And then we have the Owens Corning duration here, and this one is 7/8 of an inch. And they wanted you to nail in this double layer portion to keep the shim from sliding out. And so they painted this line on here. Well, come 2001, Malarkey Roofing Products made a new zone that now had 1.5 inches. It's just over 1.5 inches of overlap. So you had a bigger area to nail, and it became faster to install. The other manufacturers came up with a plan to be able to compete for that speed. For a while, Owens Corning did a plastic strip here, and they call it Sure Nail. And then later they switched to a fabric because the glue would seal to it better. But if you look here, if I put this nail right in the middle of that nail zone, it totally misses this lower shim. And in the picture, at the beginning of the video, I showed a roof that was done this way, and the nails were in this Sure Nail strip, but because too many of them were in the top half of that strip, these shims started sliding out. As the sun shone on here in the afternoon sun, it was on the south facing slope. The shims, the glue softened and the shims slid out. Owens Corning Sure Nail strip is what this one is. That one is that way. Owens Ico Dynasty has a fabric strip that is on the back side in between these two layers, but it is the same way. The marks are up here, right along here, but only half of that nailing zone, I'm not sure if it's even half on Ico, is above the common bond area. The Tamco Titan has a fabric strip in between those two layers as well, and it's the same way. Certainteed just simply went and painted a line here and said this is the nail zone for slopes up to a certain pitch, and I can't remember what that one is, but they don't even have any sort of fabric strip in there. At this point, Malarkey Roofing Products and Atlas are the only ones that have a nail zone that goes the whole way up, that has fiberglass mat connecting this through the nail and into the other layer. And I've been seeing a lot of them sliding out. It takes a while for that glue to soften enough to slide out. And so because these shingles, the Sure Nail type and the Ico Dynasty and the Tamco Titan are not very old, we're not seeing the problem majorly yet, but I think we're going to see it more and more as those shingles age. The roofs are going to end up getting replaced prematurely because these shims are going to slide out, and we're going to have problems. So be careful where the nails are going in. Use a product that has a wider actual nailing zone and not one that is just fake.